Good evening, I'm Caroline Ure and welcome to this month's episode of Game On. On tonight's show, this month's sporting highlights, launching of the first ever 2020 tournament, and Israel Eliab's future plans for his rugby league career. The month of August was chock-a-block with sporting action. We witnessed grand finals, tournaments, and playoffs. Without further ado, let's take a quick preview of this month's highlights.
The month of August started with a big bang. Fans who religiously follow the SP Hunters flocked into the 15,000 Sir John Guy Stadium to watch round 22 of Australia's semi-professional league competition. The Wynnum Seagulls were out to spoil the Hunters' party, leading the game in the first half. But the gutsy PNG side came back stronger, denying the efforts of the visitors.
Credit to the team. I think we all start together in the last 40 minutes and made sure we follow our game plan and listen to what the calls were and ended up winning the match.
Then that last sort of 15-20 minutes, unfortunately for us, we just were really brittle with our defensive efforts, and once you give the Hunters momentum, they're extremely tough to stop. So, and we saw that the last 15 minutes.
The second half saw the Hunters firing away, evoking life into the die-hard fans.
In Mosby, it's like Skokopo, we live there and we train there on that field, and it's just home. Just go there and train. But here it's like different. It's like playing in another country or playing in a big stadium. But I think the atmosphere here is like something compared to Kokopo.
Joining the rugby league bandwagon, Pacific Giants from Solomon Islands, American Samoa, Tahiti and PNG converged at the Sir Hubert Murray Stadium for the Oceania Rugby Union Cup kickoff. In the opening match, Solomon Islands locked horns with American Samoa. The men in green opened up the scoreboard, but an immediate response by the American Samoans set the pace to thump the Solomons with a 30-15 scoreline. In the second match, PNG Monia Pukpuks sealed their Oceania Cup campaign with a 32-10 victory over the Tahitians. The Tahitians' brick wall didn't stop Sydney Wesley's men from stacking points. The visitors put on their game face and grasped the opportunity to cross over the line to get back into the game. But the Pukpuks was a stronger force, defeating the Tahitians. While the big guns from Rugby Union battled it out, the New Kick AFL Junior League witnessed the close of its 2015 season. The scorching heat and dust didn't deter the 10 grand finalists in the 5 divisions and their supporters. In the primary school division, Waigani Primary took on the Lapwing Cocoffers in the Under-12 Boys Grand Final. The boys from Waigani won with a full-time score of 36-27. In the Under-13 division, it was a close match between St. Peter's Catholic Primary School and Ted Diro. Both teams fought for victory, but Ted Diro edged out the St. Peter's, winning by 2 points, 29-27. The highlight of the grand finals was the match between Gerhu Primary School girls and Waigani Primary. This is the only female division in the competition. Gerhu Primary girls were in superb form, running over their opponents with a smashing 23 points to 2, while the Gerhu Primary School boys lost to Idubada Tigers in the boys under-15 match. The main game, boys under-17 final, saw Kila Kila Secondary School versus Jubilee Catholic Secondary School. The Caucus fired away, leading in the first quarter and again at halftime. However, Jubilee Tigers, in a great comeback fight, clawed Kila Kila Secondary with a score of 53-47 to be crowned the champs of the season. To wrap up this month's sporting highlights, the POM Corporate Touch has entered into its playoff. The competition attracted a good number of organizations to play the sport as a means of keeping fit and fighting lifestyle diseases. The playoffs will lead up into the grand finals next month.
We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, Port Moresby Cricket Association stages first ever 2020 tournament. More details after the break.